Hello, darkness, my old friend. Where is everybody? Oh, there they are. Hey, people. What it do? What it do, TJ? I don't know. It does what it does, sir. It does what it does, and that's all that it does. Yeah, Kratom sucks. Kratom don't do shit. It's the last thing you ate, other than your mom's pussy. I don't know. I forget. I think some chicken wings or something. Why, TJ? Why not? On a scale from 1 to 10, how drunk is TJ? 0. How do you feel about people who they aren't religious but they're spiritual? Um, I mean, I don't have one uniform way of feeling about those people. I mean, I'm assuming they have other traits as people other than just that. So, but how do I feel about that sentiment? I don't think it's. I mean, it's silly. I don't know. Depends on how you couch it, I guess. If you understand that your spiritual experiences are just, um, the result of your um, human biology, your uh, neural network and shit, then I guess it's fine. You know, but why do I have to be so dark? I don't have to be so dark. It's just dark out here. Why do you have to be so dark? Go towards the light, TJ. Well, the only light I see is a bug zapper, so it's probably not the greatest. Non-binary to be a third gender, I don't. You know, if there's some scientific evidence presented that it exists, I'm perfectly willing to look at it and accept it if that happens. But I can't. I don't think that someone declaring it to be so really works for me. I don't buy into the idea that gender is a social construct. I think it's a biological reality. Um, so whatever. And I do understand the differentiation between gender and sex. I'm saying that your concept of gender is also biological. Now, if you want to go and add, I have no problem with someone identifying as non-binary if that's what they want to do. Um, but I don't have to respect it as reality. It's just something they tell themselves. It's like if I say that I'm a dragon, sure, I'm free to do that, but that doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it should be respected. I mean, my right to do that should be respected, and you can respect it if you choose to, but it shouldn't be mandatory that it be respected. It's just my take. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mistaken. My favorite song of Queen. I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody is just really ridiculously good. I mean, it's a cliche answer, but that's a great song. Outside of that, I'd say Fat Bottom Girls, just because of the subject matter. So, Bicycle is good. Although I hate people who actually ride bicycles, so, When TJ rocks forward, it's like watching it in 3D. How can you even see me rocking forward? All I see is blackness. What? Yeah, I mean, is a white person standing in a dark room really just doing a form of blackface? I mean, think about that. That should be the next thing that people pretend to be offended about for attention. Do you think gender dysphoria is a mental disorder? I mean, that's demonstrably what it is. And that's fine. I mean, what conservatives fail to realize when they make that argument is that the prescribed treatment for that by the vast majority of experts is to transition. So that's why I absolutely support trans people transitioning and respecting their pronouns and all that stuff. Once again, I don't think that should be mandatory, but I think it's the healthiest thing for them. And the experts seem to agree at this point. You know, now might a better treatment exist? Sure, but it hasn't been discovered yet. So I have no thoughts on Ben Shapiro. I don't think anything of him. I think that should be made clear. What if they're 3 years old? I mean, how can someone at the age of 3 even recognize that as... I mean, like, here's a problem. Many people, many children have gender dysphoria at a young age, but then after puberty, the gender dysphoria goes away. So, even if you can identify gender dysphoria in that person, you don't necessarily want to, transition them at that point. At least not surgically. What if transitioning was the treatment for other illnesses? Like what? I don't know. You have to give me a specific example. Daniel Dennett. I've never really read his stuff. I don't know much about him. He was always the least interesting of the four horsemen to me. But, I don't know. I've never really given him a fair shake, so I'm not sure. Don't most trannies end up... Oh, shit. Oh, well. Left the screen too fast. Hi, TJ. I am Pink Panther. Hi, Pink Panther. How are you doing? Light. I heard some guy got a head transplant. That's the ultimate trans. Oh, shit. That's one way to do things. Here is some money, fag cot. Thanks. Yeah, Black Panther sucks. Did you think that once the person transitions, that is the end of the disorder? Or do you think it might manifest itself in some other way afterward? I mean, there's still going to be problems. Because they're going... I mean, like, first of all, not everyone transitions successfully. You know, there's a lot of trans women out there who are not convincing, so those people are still going to have those problems for sure. You know, I mean, it's just an unfortunate situation to be put in for those people. I feel bad. You know, plus when you're putting hormones in your body and, you know, things of that nature, you know, there's going to be side effects. 40% of trannies commit suicide after transitioning, so yeah, they're a problem. I don't think that statistic seems exaggerated to me. I'm pretty sure that's not true, but I don't know. Thoughts on St. Augustine? I don't have any. Should Honey Boo Boo transition? Honey Boo Boo should transition into dead. My favorite Stephen King book is It. Thoughts on Kanye West? I'm a big fan of his ego. I'm less of a fan of his music. But I like watching his egotistical display. It's fun. It's very entertaining. The Stand is way better now. It's good. I think It is better. Maybe The Stand would have been better if the ending had been better and more cohesive, but it just, I don't know. It kind of comes to an abrupt conclusion that doesn't really warrant the build-up, which seems to be a problem across the body of Stephen King's work, honestly. Who is your favorite character from the Dark Tower series? Um, Roland, the main character. He was interesting. Came across like a very Clint Eastwood character. Roland Deschain, the gunslinger. Thoughts on the Dark Tower movie? I haven't watched it. I don't want to, because I hear it's terrible. It's unfortunate. It could have been really good. Thoughts on Hentai Haven removing the loli tag? That's probably just for legal reasons, right? I mean, I used to go to Hentai Foundry, and they removed it like 3 or 4 years ago. I mostly just go to Reddit for that porn stuff, you know. I'm on a lot of porn Reddits. Is it illegal now? It's been an illegal gray area for quite some time, and in some countries it is. It's outright illegal. Even Japan's cracking down on that kind of stuff, which is weird. What the fuck is it? It's little fuck. It's like porn of underaged anime girls, or girls who look underaged. A lot of artists try to get around it by saying, "Yeah, she's 18." So there you go. Which god would I want to exist? The only god I need to exist is me. I heard lowly. Yeah, they were talking about how it got banned from Hentai Haven or some shit. Where is Paul? I don't know. So you're saying you're your own god? You're your own god as well. Paul is watching TV in their room. There you go. Ashley knows where Paul is. TJ, I love potatoes. Who cares? Hello, darkness, my old friend. He should do something productive instead of watching TV. Why not? Why? Why does he have to do something productive? Seems unreasonable. TJ, I hate potatoes. I equally don't care. Your feelings towards potatoes, one way or the other, are of no interest to me. Sorry. Can life be wasted? I don't know. I guess that's a matter of perspective, right? All life is shit equals wasted. Okay. There, Portal. He saw that this was happening and he's like, hell no. I gotta get out of here. I don't want to talk to those people. You guys have frightened him away. TJ could beat Thanos in seconds. Yep, true. Paul hates us. Can you blame him? Can you blame him, dude?
Yeah, what's the love?
Yeah, there you go. Paul is being creepy. How the fuck's he being creepy?
Yeah, what did I do?
You didn't do shit. Who is Paul?
That's a better question.
Even Paul asks that. We pledge allegiance to the scam. Good. Paul, hard as a wall. Get out of here. Paul did 9/12. Okay. Where is John X? I don't know, maybe he'll return if we do more serial killer shit. I'm gonna shoot up my school and say TJ told me to. Ha 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 ha. Alright. I mean, that should raise my profile a little. Sounds good. Someday you will run out of stream titles. No, I won't. I can literally fill in any random gibberish I want. Scam situation. Good for you. Yeah, all the school shootings I've been blamed for so far are all set in Europe, so. Did you film the lock?
I did.
Why was Richard Kuklinski not on the top 10 serial killers? I'm just not sure if he qualifies. Because he didn't kill out of compulsion or pleasure. I mean, maybe he experienced those things when he killed people, but ultimately he killed for money. So, I mean, I don't really think hitmen count as serial killers. Maybe they do. I was thinking the other day, maybe Kyle Kuklinski is like Richard Kuklinski's son, but he just took the K out of his name so no one would know.
That could be.
Or the second K, anyway.
Richard Kuklinski killed outside of his job, too.
Did he?
Pretty often.
Cool. Well, there you go. Maybe he should have been on there then. Didn't they make a movie about him? Yeah. It was reasonably watchable. Do I miss Columbus? No. I miss Melt. The DFF intro was really too long. Was its length based on the Marshall Manson song? It's way too long for how much content it has. Edit it down a little, otherwise it's great. Thank you for that terrible advice that I will ignore. If 1 minute and 15 seconds is too long for you, then I don't know. You just need to fucking beat yourself with a mallet or something.
There's no hope for you at that point.
You need a cognitive recalibration, dude.
Especially considering you can just like, I don't know, dude. If you hate it, just mute it and go jerk off real quick. See if you can get that done in a minute. Or go grab a Coke or something out of your fridge. And by the time you come back, it'll be over and the show will be on.
There you go.
And then the rest of us that have a pair of balls in our fucking sack will watch the intro because it's badass.
Yes.
See? Everybody's happy.
I don't mind the length of the intro. Gives people enough time to file in. Also, I'm tired, but hey, TJ Paul. Hey, man, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey. You used to bitch about long intros. I like it, though, because I get time to pour a drink. Yeah. I don't think I've ever bitched about a long intro for a fucking 1 to 2.5 hour show. I bitch about when someone has a super long intro to like a 10-minute video. DFF the lottery.
I'm gonna make us a tobacco cigarette.
That would be awesome. You didn't covered South America serial killers. Intro is great. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, cynical bastard, for your cynical money. Thoughts on Shane Dawson? I don't really have any profound thoughts on the guy. I've seen maybe 2 of his videos in my entire time on YouTube. It's not my cup of tea, I can tell you that much. Suck Mike Hawk. Okay. I'll look for him. I thought Shane Dawson was bi. That's what he said last time I ever heard anything about him. You're going to see Dave Rubin with Jordan Peterson in June. Tell him I told him they're both faggots. Scammed again. Cool. Yeah, I'm way bisexualer. When's the next part of the Jordan Peterson book coming out? Good things come to those who wait, sir. TJ, you sound bored and depressed. I don't really feel either of those things. I just don't feel like putting on a big display of energy. I'd rather do a low-key sort of just talking show that's more conversational. If that disturbs you, you can fuck off, I guess. I don't know. Six, 666. You always disturb me. Good. Do you like Rush? You know, they're alright. It's never been my shit, but I don't hate it. Do I have a sketchbook? I have a bunch. But I haven't drawn in a while. Do I live with Paul? Lol. Yes, I do. For the time being, anyway. Why is it so dark? Because it's nighttime. Do I have to explain the rotation of the Earth to you? Do they have night where you're from? I don't know. What do you think? Why do you think it's fucking dark, retard? Twitter has welcomed you back with open arms, I see. Yeah, it's beautiful. Mom and Dad have made up. The Earth is flat. Okay, well, you know, whatever. Alternate theory, I guess. Getting weed everywhere is easy. Ooh, the new triangle Earth theory is out. Cool. I have an adoptive sister and I eavesdrop that she want to poison me. Well, don't accept food or drink from her, I guess. Yeah, I'm into the cone-shaped Earth theory myself. It's the only theory that unites all of the others.
Cone Earth.
The cone-shaped Earth theory, dude. It's the only theory that unites all of the theories.
The cone is not flat, so it doesn't.
The top is flat.
The top is flat.
Yeah, you got a cone, you got a flat top. That's where the Earth is. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it looks round from above, but actually it's a cone.
Okay.
So, you know, it really unites every theory. And it looks like a triangle from some sides, which someone just posited the triangle Earth theory. You know, so it's got the flatness, it's got the triangularness, but really it's a cone. So. Yeah, and the cone is hollow, too, so it even has the hollow Earth theory in there. No squares, though. Well, you know, the square Earth people are heretics.
Gross. Yuck. It's gross. I don't want it.
Tool song. That's not a question.
Supposed to jump in there, TJ. Supposed to go wow wow, wow wow, wow wow, wow wow, wow wow,
I'm
wow
not.
wow,
I'm not doing
wow
it.
wow.
I'm
Come on,
not
we
gonna
could have
do
done
it.
a Tool song, dude.
No.
Come on,
Paul
we can
is
make a
now
Tool.
Alexa.
We can make a Tool, dude.
Nope. It's not happening.
We can't make a Tool together, you and me?
Nope.
Fine. Fine, TJ.
Right Into is a good Tool song. I would say it's one of their lesser songs for me. I don't know. It's a bit slow. Doesn't really do much. Doesn't really give me the shivers. Yeah, still have a bearded dragon.
So
I
you got
can't
a
stand
bearded clam too in your pants.
dissed.
See what I did there?
If you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask?
How do I fuck that dude's mother that asked that question?
There you
Like,
go.
what steps do I got to take to get in that snatch?
There you go.
That's what I would want to know.
That's-
What about you?
That's Paul's answer. One, I could have I can know the answer to one question
Yeah,
completely.
any one question.
Fuck. All right.
There's got to be one question. And you can't sneak in extra questions. You can't be like, explain everything about the way the world and universe works.
Well,
Yeah, that's
how
bullshit.
does the universe work is one question.
No,
I mean,
no, it isn't.
It is.
It's a series of multiple questions.
Oh God, this again.
Yeah.
42. Right. Yeah, I forgot.
Whoa. Zip zap patty whack. Zip zap zoobity zap.
Need a lozenge.
Yeah.
We got a lozenge peddler in here. Thoughts on clean your room? I don't want to.
Clean your room, bucko.
Here you go.
You're never gonna be able to change the chaos out there if you can't control the chaos in your room.
Dude, it was at Chick-fil-A with Scotty the other day. And the dude at the counter asked us what we do. And we said, and Scotty's like, we're podcasters. He's like, what's that? And we're like, we do podcasts. And he's
I just
like,
started answering like fake shit.
Yeah.
I
I'm a
went-
welder.
Yeah. Like you get asked that every time you're in an Uber. So what do
What
you
do?
do? It's like the standard fucking shit.
I
got
murder
tired of-
Uber drivers.
When I first started with DP, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm a podcaster, man. We do this, we do that. And I got sick of explaining it, so I was just like, oh, I'm a garbage man or whatever the fuck.
But anyway, he was like, oh, yeah. So you guys are into metal. I'm like, what? Podcast? Okay, whatever. Yeah, sure. You guys look like metalheads. I'm like, okay.
Nailed us.
Yep.
Yep. You got it, buddy. Can you just, can you make my fucking chicken sandwich now? Thanks.
Darren Tootin. Yeah, and our sandwiches really weren't happening during that time too, so that's kind of true.
Sandwiches.
Tool isn't metal, it's like listening to soft rock and roll. Okay. Soft rock. Florida for worst state. Yeah, I could see that. At least interesting stuff happens there, though. There's too many interesting stories that come out of Florida for it to be the worst state. The worst state is somewhere like Wyoming or something where like literally nothing happens ever. I mean, Jordan Peterson's first rule is stand up straight with your shoulders back. And Paul tells me that in the debate he had with what was it?
Dillahunty.
Matt Dillahunty. Jordan Peterson was slouched over and like not making eye contact and shit. So
Yep.
I'm gonna assume that Jordan Peterson's room is probably filthy.
Well, he's probably got somebody to clean it for him.
That's true. His room is clean because his maid does it for 1/500th of his Patreon.
Clean your room, bucko. All of life is just a dominance hierarchy.
I don't really care about what you classify as metal. Like, the music is what it is, regardless of what label you apply to it.
You want to know why I don't call myself a fucking metalhead? Because of people like that right there. All that being a metalhead entitles you to is instant fucking like mounds of people arguing with you about which bands are and aren't metal. And it's just like, alright, well, fuck you then. Dinor, you put that slobbery fucking thing on me one more time, and I'm gonna put it in your butt. And I'm gonna leave it there.
Maybe Dinor wants that.
That's probably what he's asking for.
Jordan Peterson's daughter is trying to get famous. Gross.
I'm Petunia Peterson.
Petunia. That's her name, right? Yeah. Petunia Peterson. I love it. If her name is Petunia, then I'll allow her to be famous. I want there to be a Petunia Peterson on the scene. Justin Bieber is the best metal artist. I agree. Baby was a hardcore song, dude. There's a guy that fell off. I haven't heard shit about that faggot in a long time. I gotta stop using the word faggot. They're just gonna use it as an excuse to censor me. You hear about what happened at that Kendrick Lamar concert, Paul?
Did the audience all fall asleep from utter boredom, or was it something else?
Something else.
Oh, okay. What was it?
That's what you'd expect.
Yeah.
No, he brought
a Kendrick Lamar concert.
He brought a white girl up on stage with him to do rap some of his songs with him and shit.
Yeah.
And she actually rapped the word nigger or nigga in the song.
Oh no.
And he chastised her, and like the crowd like booed her and shit. And it's like a big news story with all of Black Twitter getting outraged by her and stuff.
Man, this generation is soft as a muffin.
Tell me about it.
I mean, dude, look at me. Look at me and you. I mean, I ain't claiming to be some hard ass or something, but this fucking this last couple
we're
of
like
generations,
rugged mountain men compared to these fucking little bitches.
Starting with our girlfriend's generation and going back to the one after them. Fuck. Dude, soft as a fucking fresh baked muffin.
I just think it's really weird to bring a white person up on stage with you to sing along with a song that contains words that, according to you, they're not allowed to say.
Yeah, why would you do that?
So it doesn't make sense.
What was she supposed to do when that lyric came up? Say Nilla or
just supposed
bleep
to
herself?
Beep. I don't know.
Like, it's so dumb.
I feel like he just lured her into a fucking trap.
I remember I got a bunch of shit back in the day, though. Back in the atheist days, somebody did this gangster rap challenge or some shit that everybody was doing.
Yeah.
And I did one. And everybody else picked, like, positivity hip-hop and shit, so it didn't have that in it. And I just did, like, I did Let Me Ride by Dr. Dre, which, like, nigga is probably the most used word in that song.
Yeah.
And it was just, like, my whole comment section lit up with people telling me how I couldn't do what I just did. And I was like, why?
Yeah. That at least, I mean, I think that's stupid, but I think it's even dumber what happened at the Kendrick Lamar concert.
I mean, yeah, that
Because,
involves.
she didn't even. It
I don't
wasn't.
think that, I gotta be honest with you, I don't think that Dr. Dre would have a personal issue with me reciting the lyrics to his song as he wrote them.
Maybe he would, who
I
knows?
don't know. I just got. Something tells me that if Dr. Dre saw my fucking video, he'd probably get a kick out of it, if anything else. I just don't imagine him being a dude that's wringing his hands over the use of the word nigga.
He is, though, Paul.
But I might be wrong.
He might be pressured into it just by, you know.
That's just a sign of this bitch made generation. Pressured into what?
Yeah.
Like, what did you get, like, what do people get pressured into?
Dude, I heard that the Democrats have gone to Jay-Z to try to ensure that no more rappers meet with Trump. Like Jay-Z is the king of the rappers or some shit, so he's gonna
I mean,
he's gonna
he kind
he's
of
gonna
is.
tell the rest of them, don't meet with Trump under any circumstances.
I mean, if the rap game is about what they rap about, which is how many fucking racks you have, then Jay-Z is the king of the rappers. Like, he and his wife are the king and queen of the rap game.
They take marching orders. I don't like the soy bullshit, but whatever.
So what's the soy what?
Just
Oh,
everything that's
oh, they're saying people are
everything
pussies
that's
'cause of
beta
soy.
is now that's a soy boy, soy
Dude,
this,
I'm
soy
fucking
that.
soy infested. How come I'm not, like, how come I still have a little resistance left in me? You know what I mean? What the fuck? Like, I think everybody's looking for a reason to blame for the cowardice when it's just plain old cowardice. Like, when did human beings ever need a fucking excuse to be cowards?
Celebrities really have too much influence over there in the U.S. I really don't feel like they have a tremendous influence.
They do.
I mean,
With
like,
young people, they do.
yeah, maybe so. But
Oh, that's absolutely true, dude. I mean, it was
I
true
feel
for
like
you too.
I feel like it's at least exaggerated, though.
I mean, think about it, dude. Like, when you were a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
let's say that George W. Bush was doing a State of the Union address and Marilyn Manson was doing a State of the fucking Devil's Cock address at the
Right.
same time. What are you tuned into?
I'm obviously watching the Manson
I
address.
mean, duh. Celebrities have a tremendous influence in our culture. Tremendous. It can't even be overstated.
Trump is president. Need I say more?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that is a sign of celebrity influence over fucking. I mean, like, it's just gotten to that point where, like, a literally celebrity star is now president. Like, is the situation going to be president next?
Who?
Remember the situation from Jersey Shore?
Oh, right.
Yeah. I don't think he was old enough this last cycle, but I think he's just coming of age now. He's about 36 or so.
Maybe he should he should get the VP slot first. No, I mean The Rock is going to be our next president.
Oh, maybe it'll
obviously.
be The Rock, the situation.
Yeah.
Rockuation
Yeah.
2020 or whatever the fuck.
Are you ready to rock the situation with The Rock and the situation? We're gonna fix America by rock bottoming crime and give the people's elbow to high taxes. Wah!
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Doot, 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 doot. Like, all right.
Yep.
Good times. Good times.
Who do you think they're gonna, like? What do you think the next big plot development in the show is gonna be?
Which show?
The
The
show,
human show.
the only show that matters.
The real show.
Yeah, the shit. No, well, I mean, is it? Can we really call it real?
Sure. Okay. I don't know. The next development, it's
I don't know.
just gonna be another breadcrumb that they're gonna sell us as like this is the breadcrumb that's eventually leading to Trump's impeachment. Keep following
that's not
the
the next big thing.
Oh, the next big thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what's the next big notable development?
Oh, okay.
'Cause,
Big notable development.
In the soap opera. Dino, go on.
Photos leak of Nancy Pelosi fucking Chuck Schumer in the ass with a strap on.
That would be great.
And then they both have to come out and say that it's just internet deep fakes, and then they have to explain to America what deep fakes are, and then they'll go on a campaign against deep fakes.
Oh, and that'll lead to an investigation that will reveal that the government's been using deep fakes for years.
Yes. Cool.
And
then
we'll get a partial list of things that were never actually said that were all deep faked.
right, and then people will start using the deep fake thing to try to get out of stuff that they actually did do.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them will succeed, and then eventually it'll just reach the point where no one trusts anything, and everyone is just like it'll just be the next phase of this choose your own reality adventure book that we've turned life into,
Right.
which I guess it always was with religion and things like that, but it wasn't so personalized before. It's just going to become more individualized to the point where everyone's picking their own poison about what reality actually is, and there's not going to be any consensus between people of what's really going on, even worse than now. So and it's all going to be because the photos of Chuck Schumer getting fucked in the ass by Nancy Pelosi. So that's my prediction.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So what's your prediction for the next big plot twist?
I don't know. I think you're giving the writers way too much credit with your creative pitch there. I think it's probably more going to be like, I don't know, dude. I think another porn star is going to surface or something. This Michael Cohen thing seems like it's about to crack open, dude. They flipped a dude. State's evidence that was one of Cohen's biggest clients.
See, they got another porn star is going to manifest.
Maybe, or something like that. Something's going to come out of this Cohen thing. Some big news. Some big revelation. I don't know, man.
Dude, I heard California gave Stormy Daniels a day.
It's Stormy Daniels Day now.
Yeah, and she got the keys to the city and shit.
Sweet.
Some city, I forget which one.
So does she do a tour of the state and just blow anybody who wants it?
That'd be cool.
I mean, that would be...
Stormy Daniels Day should be celebrated by women just offering blowjobs to random dudes on the street.
I mean, why do they gotta be roped in? I just think Stormy should have to.
Nah, she can't handle everybody, For that day, Stormy Daniels has to blow anyone that asks.
Yeah.
Just,
Anybody that turns up.
Hey, Stormy, it's Stormy Daniels Day, you know what to do. She's like, please, my belly is so full. You just push her, and she's just a geyser of cum. Just push the belly. More cum comes out.
Come on, you can't say no on Stormy Daniels Day. The endless line of petitioners at Stormy Daniels' house.
It's your day, Stormy.
Looking to celebrate Stormy Daniels Day.
Did you see Stormy was in the NXIVM cult? The fuck is that? I don't know what you're trying to say to me. I can't count to that high in Roman numerals. I don't know if there's a joke there or if that's an actual cult or what the hell you're even talking about. The cult in Hollywood. What cult in Hollywood? Whatever, I don't watch Alex Jones or whatever the fuck you're getting this, so you gotta explain this shit to me more. Is TJ high? I would hope so. Stormy Daniels keeps popping up in ads before porn videos talking about Trump, and it's annoying. I mean, maybe Stormy Daniels will be president, dude.
I mean...
Why not?
I don't want Trump in my porn. I don't want to be all boned up.
Yeah,
and
but you
go
know
looking
what?
for porn and see a Trump thing.
You know what? I think that they're looking at hey, where has politics not fucking encroached on yet? And they're like, you know what? We need to conquer the world of porn. Look at all the people watching porn. We gotta be in front of these porn viewers' eyes. How do we do it? Oh, we'll create a new star with Stormy Daniels. And boom. Now you have a spokesperson to the porn people.
Yeah.
A new demographic to exploit. I think I'm just gonna start believing in the Illuminati because it's way more fun to imagine someone planning all this shit out and guessing at their motives.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you seen the plot of that fucking shit too many times though for it to still be fun?
The plot of what shit?
Like just the like the world, the shadow government or whatever, the secret organization behind it all.
Yeah. They're planning it all out carefully, like a
Oh.
row of dominoes.
I think it's more interesting that there's nobody behind it all. I think we live in like truth is stranger than fiction, man.
It might be more interesting, but it's more difficult to explain to idiots. I want to appeal to that idiot demographic.
It's just a headless greed machine that's devouring itself and mouthfuls of the poor as it goes and doesn't know how to stop.
LeBron James runs the world. I like where you're going with that. Is it really any less plausible than Soros, though?
Soros. God damn you, Soros.
The crazy thing about Soros is I know more false facts about Soros than I do real things about Soros.
Oh, dude. What do you think it is about him that made him the centerpiece of so many conspiracy nuts?
Because he's a billionaire that likes to fund fucking grassroots liberal shit.
I mean, there's other billionaires that do that.
And he looks spooky.
Is that what it is?
You know? He's a Jew, right? You know?
So. I'm pretty sure there are other Jew billionaires that do that. I just don't understand how George... I mean, he was a pretty close advisor to the Clintons, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably what it was.
You guys should come to St. Louis for a family. I mean, it's probably just started with one person making one thing, and then another person added onto it, and then before you knew it, he was the boogeyman of the right wing, especially the fringe right. Fucking George Soros at it again.
Does the left have a similar figure?
I mean, right now Trump, but
well, I mean,
you
that's
know,
kind of
liberals.
warranted.
Yeah, everyone's always. I mean, the left is always going to hate the right wing president. The right's always going to hate the left wing president, or the closest thing we can get.
Do we have like a big figurehead behind it all, though? On the right wing.
For a while, I guess it was the Koch brothers. There was a lot made about those guys.
Yeah, especially during like the Occupy days and shit.
But they kind of faded away. So
I mean, they're still doing exactly what they were always
right,
doing.
but I'm saying
people
like
just don't care anymore.
They faded away from talking points.
Yeah, whereas you'll still hear the right going Soros, Soros, Soros.
Dude, even when Soros is dead, they'll fucking be like, the real fringe ones will be like, Soros is still alive.
Well, he's got that foundation that'll endure after his death, the Soros Foundation or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And whoever's the head of that will just be like, the new captain of the great vampire Soros's fleet of death and destruction and darkness.
I think a lot of them will say he's still alive, living in a bunker, being kept alive by like a constant blood infusions from fucking kidnapped Nigerian children or some crazy
aborted
shit.
fetuses, dude.
Yeah.
He's kept alive by the stem
injects
cells.
aborted fetus matter into his fucking skin all over the place. Bathes in it.
Yeah.
All the fucking Planned Parenthoods just send their discarded medical refuse to George Soros for him to fucking bathe in to stay alive for another day.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what Soros is up to. Now you guys know the truth about Soros. Notice that abortion wasn't fucking legalized until around the time Soros fucking arrived on the scene, you know? It was what, the 60s? 70s? When Roe v. Wade happened?
Soros!
I think that we figured out Soros, dude. Funny thing is that sounds like something Alex Jones would actually say. Yeah, because there's no ridiculous story that you can concoct
that he hasn't topped.
That he wouldn't, yeah, that he wouldn't say, that he wouldn't top, that he wouldn't go further with.
I mean,
Like any ridiculous nonsense you made up about how evil Soros is, Alex Jones would either believe it, or he would say it, or he would top it.
he said that that Hillary Clinton is a literal pot-bellied hobgoblin. She's not even a human being. She's just wearing the face of a human. He said that Obama was a literal vampire,
Cool.
and that you could tell because flies land on him.
These people are satanic and they stink. Yeah, he said that him and Hillary smell like feces.
Yep.
They attract flies, and
You remember that fucking thing? We watched a thing of his on DP once, I think. Maybe it was even for the special that we did on him,
Yeah.
where he was talking about literal vampirism, like literal vampirism.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, the rich have been doing it for years. They take the blood of the young and it makes them youthful again, and blah blah blah. Blah. And he's just like, unironically, it's like, whoa. So yeah, there's nothing he won't say.
Yeah. If he thinks there's $1 in it, if he thinks it'll sell one more supplement, he'll say it. Offset's hospital bracelet says he's 101 years old. What? Eating human brains makes you go crazy. Yeah, you get the prions and shit. It's the same thing that causes mad cow disease. Is DS9 your favorite Star Trek series? It's up there. I don't know. It's really hard for me to choose between the 90s Star Treks. I guess 80s as well. 80s and 90s Star Trek was probably my favorite era. I liked the movies that were being made in the 80s. Some of the movies in the 90s. I just never, like, I don't know, I have Arrested Development from the 90s, so things that feel 90s-ish to me are just the best things.
Fucking damn it! I hate having animals. Diner is just like, he didn't do anything wrong. I'll tell you in a minute. Come here, Diner. Come on, let's get out of here. I just like watched the saddest thing happen.
What's happening?
Like, he's so lonely in there. Like, I put him inside because he was fucking around too much out here. And I watched him. He was just like looking out the window, and I was kind of side-eyeing it, so he didn't know I was looking at him. He's like looking out the window, and he looked all happy. You know, like he was seeing us, and then he got all dejected because he couldn't be with us, and he just like turned around and moped off. And I was like, fuck!
Poor
You're
Dino.
such a little asshole. Alright, give me the thing. Give me it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Voyager as well. I think it has the weakest cast of the 3 Star Treks that I like, but the DS9 cast is really good. The fucking Next Generation cast was really good. There's exceptions in both the casts, obviously, but for the most part. Neelix is the Jar Jar Binks of Star Trek. You know what's really unfortunate about that? When I was at the Star Trek convention, the actor that played Neelix was there, and he was actually a pretty naturally funny dude who was really clever and had interesting things to say.
I think he just got shoehorned into it's like, I've watched a few episodes of Voyager, enough to know Neelix is retarded.
Yeah, I don't know. It's unfortunate. I think they brought him on to be comic relief, but they obviously didn't let him do what was natural to him because he was way funnier in person. I agree, though. It's a terrible... It's probably the worst fucking character for me. I don't know. Wesley is pretty bad.
I really do hate Wesley. I'm starting to really hate Dr. Bashir, too.
Yeah.
Everything he's in just kind of sucks.
You'll see him get a little better in season 2. I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe the actor just gets better at the role as it goes on. Or maybe they just I think they write him a little edgier. I mean, he never stands out to me like, man, he's great now, but he definitely gets way more tolerable.
That's good.
There's even some episodes that are centered around him that are really fucking good.
That's good.
But
I'm happy to like change my mind about the character, but right now it fucking sucks.
I mean, with what you've seen so far, I don't know. I would hate him as well. My favorite recurring character is Garrick. I'm always happy to see him show up.
Yeah, a total lack of him in these last 6 episodes we watched too.
Yeah.
He's not even in them.
He's recurring throughout the series, so.
I think they need to start using. Like, why didn't they use him more?
I don't know. He's really fun to watch.
Do they start using him more later on?
I feel like he does get a bigger role in season 2, just from what I've watched.
That's good.
There's a great scene between him and Quark in one of the episodes I watched recently. They have this, it's one of those scenes where they have a whole conversation about something without actually talking about it.
Right.
Like they're talking about this dress in his shop, but they're making it. They're
Right.
not spelling out what they're actually talking about. But
Right. That's cool.
I love a scene like that. Oh man, there was this scene too in one of the ones I watched last night where Jadzia was kind of testing a Trill initiate, like apprenticing, and he ends up getting really fed up with her and like, because he's all uptight and she's like, having fun and shit, and he's like, "You are the worst Trill host I've ever seen, and you're a disaster, and I hate you," and blah blah blah. And then he goes to the bar because he realizes like he might have just pissed his whole chance at being a host away.
Right.
And Quark, tells him this story about like, how, don't listen. I squandered an opportunity too. I was on Ferenginar, and I was set up with the big conglomeration, and I was gonna climb that corporate ladder, and I was prepped to go to the top, and then I fucking fucked the boss's sister, and just all went to shit. And the guy's like, "How did you recover?" He's like, "I didn't. Now I'm a bartender." Welcome to the club, kid.
I love that. Yeah, I love that, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, there's some great moments. I don't know. I feel like that these, the 6 episodes into the first one that we just did, I don't know. There was not a lot of quality in there. There was a lot of shit and a lot of mediocreness. So I guess that's probably the first season.
Yeah, the Negus episode was probably the best of that bunch.
Yeah, I like the Dax episode too.
Oh yeah, that was really good as well. Those were definitely the 2 ones that actually stood out as good. There was like 2 good, 2 mediocre, and 2 that were just like fucking bad.
No.
What's up, my Negus? I wish that line had been in there. Capital Steez. One of my favorites is the one where the cadets run the ship and have no idea what the fuck they're doing. I can't say I remember that. Why in the dark? Because it's nighttime. You know why everyone becomes awesome later on in DS9, though? It's because every one of them is compromised and corrupted to some extent.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, no one escapes from that show unscathed. I mean, really, the reason that a lot of these episodes that we're watching now suck is because they're being written as though they were TNG episodes.
Right.
And it's just not right. It hasn't discovered that what makes DS9 work is that it's darker.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it get.
I mean, I'm not going to say
darker
it doesn't
stuff.
become goth track or some
Well,
shit,
no,
but,
no.
I mean,
But yeah, that is a good way of putting it. I wouldn't have thought to couch it that way, but it does really feel like they don't quite. They're trying to sandwich those kind of episodes into a series that doesn't really support that because they're not traveling a lot.
Yeah, and also it's just, I don't know, the tone of the place is not right for that, because
Yeah.
DS9 is supposed to be this kind of a little bit seedy of a place, you know.
Yeah.
There's crime and, you know, murders and stuff. I mean, not often, but you know, it's a spaceport. I mean, there's all sorts of different alien species that maybe hate each other and all this stuff. So there's a natural tension in the place.
Yeah, I like that.
It shouldn't be, so you can't write it like a TNG episode where it's trying to espouse these great Federation values all the fucking time. I mean, those need to be in the mix,
Yeah.
but they need to be challenged. They need to be pushed to their fucking limits.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're starting to see a little bit of that at this point in the first season. People are starting to kind of defy their posts a little more and shit. Kira in that fucking episode grabs a phaser and starts killing people, even though she has a direct order not to do it. In that episode on the prison moon, fucking Odo
There's an episode.
lets somebody just go. Lets that dude go.
There's an episode I just watched where Jadzia is like her previous host Curzon made a blood oath with some Klingons that he would help them avenge the death of their children because this albino killed all their kids, and she just straight up goes and on a murder quest with them,
Whoa.
which Cisco does not like, but you know.
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, man. A blood oath to a Klingon is a blood oath to a Klingon.
Yeah. Well, they're not even trying to hold her feet to the fire. She actually like has to convince them.
Wow.
Because you know they're like, hey, you know, Trills aren't held to their previous hosts' oaths and obligations, so
She's like, nah.
she's like,
I want to
fuck.
go murder something anyway.
Well, she was just like, no, I still feel like I feel the weight of that blood oath. I'm gonna fucking do this.
Sweet. I like that.
Not a single albino person is fuckable. What about Powder from the movie Powder, huh? You wouldn't fuck Powder? You'd fuck Powder. Don't lie. I'm referencing a movie that no one even probably remembers.
Dude, I don't know, dude. I bet the dude that typed that comment wouldn't turn down some bino pussy if it presented itself, dude.
They're making Lando pansexual. I don't care. If he's gonna be pansexual, though, I better see him fuck a man butt in Solo. Well, I won't ever see that because I'm not gonna see Solo. But there better be some like at least PG-13 equivalent of him.
What if
getting
Chewie
his-
was topping him? Would that count?
That counts. You know, you don't really see interspecies romance in Star Wars now that I think about it, so that'd be interesting.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. You don't see. Well, I mean, I guess it's implied with the fucking whatever they are. Who the fuck the Twi'leks?
Yeah, that's true. They seem like they're kind of a sex slavey race.
Yeah, for sure. Like Jabba has one on a chain.
Yeah, and he's not even a humanoid, so
Right.
you know. I mean, think about how weird that is to be like Jabba's into bestiality at that point.
I mean, yeah.
Because I mean, like if you're a humanoid and they're a humanoid, that's close enough, whatever. But you know, if you're like a big space slug and you're fucking human chicks, I mean, you got some weird shit going on, man.
Yeah.
Jabba's like, you know, that's like if he's like fucking dogs or something. I don't know.
I mean, would Jabba not be humanoid? I mean, he's got a lot of humanoid features.
I mean,
He's got 2 eyes, a nose, mouth.
he doesn't have
tongue.
legs. He's not bipedal.
I mean, yeah, but he's got
He's
2
got-
arms, and he's got multiple opposable digits on his fingers.
His arms are real.
They're stumpy, but he's got them.
That's true. He's got a big ass face. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on your standard of humanoid, but I think of it as, you know, something you could do with minimal makeup effects, not something you have to create a giant puppet for.
Right.
Like, you know, I don't know. I'd bang a female Yoda. Okay. I wouldn't. Seems weird. I don't know. Maybe I would. I don't know what a female Yoda would look like. We see him at like 900 something years old, so
Yeah.
maybe.
I want to see like a 30-year-old Yodette.
Yeah, you know. Let's
See
see
what
what
they're
that.
looking like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I can't write it off, you know, because I'm just thinking when you say a female Yoda, I just think fucking Yoda with tits, and I'm like, I don't.
Yoda has tits.
Yoda has tits. Yoda has big juicy tits like a whore. Haven't seen Yoda in his prime. That's true. There's a female Yoda in Phantom Menace. Well, I'm never watching that again, so I guess I'll just never know. They've hidden it in the one place I'm not willing to look, so.
What is Yoda even like? What is his species?
Can someone tell us what Yoda is? Go look it up.
Like we actually know?
Yeah, I've looked it up before.
Oh, really? Weird.
Star Booger. That's it. I know they don't know. I'm telling them to look it up. Because I can't look it up while I'm doing this. I don't think Yoda's species has a name. I'm pretty sure I looked it up once and fucking found out what he was. So just go look it up. Quit being fucking bitches about it. Do as I tell you. Damn. I guess I was wrong.
What?
There's no official name for Yoda's
Oh, really?
species. They just say unknown species.
Unknown.
So you can make up whatever you want.
He's a boogertoid.
Boogertoid.
Yep. I don't know. He just looks like a wizened old Korean man, honestly. So.
Space Koreans.
Yeah. He's Korean.
Would I eat Cheerios out of Kim Kardashian's ass? Are they Honey Nut Cheerios? That makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Chewie is a furry by default. No.
That's retarded. He's not like an anthropomorphized version of an existent animal. He's a totally different species with fur on it. He's like closer to a Sasquatch or something than a furry. Fuck you. You guys don't get to claim Chewie, alright?
Yeah. Sorry, you can't have Chewie.
There's a little imagination went into Chewie. Not just like, I don't know, getting confused by watching the fucking
Thundercats.
either the Thundercats or the fucking mascot at your school football game or some shit.
Dude, I think it's so funny that they spend all those money on those mascot suits. And go, like, suck each other's dicks.
No, through the suits.
Through the
It's just
suit.
like, why, man?
You got problems. Stop it.
It'd be one thing, too, if they were, like, comfortable or whatever, because I can always get behind a fashion trend that's comfortable, but those things are fucking horrible, stifling nightmares. Like, why are you gonna walk around sweating all day just so you look like a ridiculous mascot? Ugh.
Furries are dumb.
We got way worse things to worry about than furries these days. I long for the day when the furries were the worst thing about the internet. Oh.
Yeah, I don't have anything against furries. I mean, they can do whatever they want. I don't give a shit.
I mean, yeah.
Have fun. I don't get it, but that's
I don't know, dude. There was a time there where it looked like they were spreading.
Yeah, there was room for concern. Emos are also dumb. Have there been any emos? I don't know. I feel like emos are gone.
Yeah,
Like
when's the last time an emo happened?
maybe there's still emos somewhere.
I think everybody's just emos now. That's why everybody's always so upset, and their feelings are always hurt, and they're always so offended by everything. It's like the emo mentality one. You don't pay attention to my feelings.
I was sexually attracted to the female fox in The Fox and the Hound when I was like 4, no lie. And now you're a furry, right? That's
So
how
retarded.
That's
Like
how furries are made.
most people can't even remember anything from when they were 4.
He remembers that
But he
foxy
distinctly
pussy.
remembers that fox, man. Shut up. Quit trying to justify your kink. Like you were born that way. Like you were born to like cartoon animals. It's just like that doesn't compute, bud. You picked it up somewhere else.
I'm not a furry dibshit. Sorry.
Whoops. I just assumed a dude that wanted to dick down the fox from the Fox and the Hound was still pursuing that.
A lot of people are now claiming they can remember when they were 4, so.
I can too. I have a crystal. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't. You have a loose collection of, fucking possible memories. You have a loose collection of fragments from that age at best. You don't remember any fucking substantive things from 4 years old. Get the fuck out of here.
I remember the womb. Wow. Best memory ever. What if you don't soberly condone what turns you on? What? Kick V. Okay. I'm not kicking someone just because you gave a super chat. Sorry. Besides, I got people in here that do the kicking. I don't need to lift a finger to do that shit. That's beneath my office.
I've got people. Got people that handle that for me.
Amen.
Oh.
What if they give $1,000 to kick V?
I mean, then they're kicked, but
Yeah, they can create a new account.
we'll just unban them tomorrow. I mean, what?
I only remember cartoons as a kid. What? Why is it so dark? Because it's nighttime. What's up, dude? Nothing much. Just talking to retards. Oh, shit.
Oh shit, what?
Someone just wrote, oh, shit.
Oh,
So I just read it.
got it. Got it.
I remember watching Dukes of Hazzard at my granddad's place. Okay. I don't really like this. So you guys don't know what's a cue for you to chime in, what you remember from when you were 4. Like, unless it's something interesting in and of itself is not interesting. Man, I remember when I was 4, my dad took me for a ride in his new truck. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, yeah, because that's not even really a memory. It's just like I said, it's like a vague insinuation that something might have happened when you're 4. Like, what happened during the episode that you were watching at your granddad's house?
Don't blame me for your poor memory. I have many memories from before I was 3. Wow, cool.
Okie dokie. Everybody's everybody's outside of the norm. I love that about this age too. Everybody wants to be the outlier. You know what I mean? Like some I don't know, really low percentage of people can remember before they're fucking 5 years old, have any substantive memories, but everybody claims to be that person.
Man, I remember all kinds of shit.
Yeah. You know, it's very rare, but some people just have a real crystal clear memory all the way back to when they were infants, and I'm just one of those people, man.
I
Like, shut
actually
up.
do have a memory from when I was 4.
Oh yeah, everybody's got little fragments. I'm just talking
But
about
you know
like,
what? It was a fucking earthquake.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's like the level of event you have to experience, or at least me, that I had to experience at that age to actually remember it.
I've got little fragments of memory of being a toddler and shit here and there, but they're all just vague shit like that, like going for a ride with my dad in the truck, or getting a Easter basket on Easter Sunday and eating the chocolate in it, or whatever the fuck.
Nope. Some people could write their fucking early childhood memories
Yep.
into memoirs.
This is so stupid.
Everything that occurred in my life before the age of 5.
Everybody's exceptional
by
these days.
special, exceptional internet person.
You know?
I am Remember that random internet man video that Captain Awesome made? Did you ever see that one?
Yeah.
He was like, I am random internet man. I have 3 PhDs in whatever topic is being discussed.
Yeah. Everybody's got to be an outlier. Everybody's got to be a standout these days. That's why you have all this like self-diagnosis shit. Like there's a lot of people that turn these like mental health things into like a badge of honor. It's like, oh yeah,
I have OCD.
like, oh yeah, when were you diagnosed? Well, I've never been diagnosed, but don't fucking step in the way of my ability to know my body, okay?
I'm a total neat freak. It's
Like,
true.
OCD, like it's all this shit. It's all just like, I'm not like the average person that's just wandering around out there doing their day-to-day thing, man. I got a dark side to me. Got the OCD. Got it real bad, man.
Got the OCD.
I always have to wipe my butt twice. Always. Like I can never be satisfied with one swipe at the toilet paper. It's crazy. It rules my life. Anyway. I don't know how people like us function in this society, you know what I mean? Being so different, yet expected to be so similar, you know?
Different yet same. You know, if the most interesting thing you can conjure about yourself is some clinical diagnosis that you may or may not have.
Yeah, a made-up diagnosis about yourself.
Even if it's real, I mean, it's not in and of itself interesting.
No, it isn't.
I have OCD. Okay, so do millions of other people. Quit whining, faggot.
Next.
What else you got? Tell me about your specific OCD behaviors and let me judge. You know? Before I can use a spoon, I have to shove it up my asshole 16 times.
Like, all right, you might have it. You might have it.
All right, it's time to do this again.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
3, 4. You know, maybe then. Then I have to disinfect it with exactly 3.5 alcoholic disinfectant wipes. And if I'm eating Cheerios, there has to be exactly 5 Cheerios in each spoon. If there's 6, I'll start uncontrollably screaming. Salt Mage is bored. Sorry, Salt Mage. I just like having a clean room. Okay. My bro has legit OCD. He had to hit a light switch 3 times, which meant it was always on. Lol. Whoa. That sucks. Try to turn off the light. It's like, 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's back where it was.
Damn it.
God damn it. Should have picked 4.
Just needed the clapper.
Probably have 3 claps. So.
Oh, yeah.
I guess if you did it fast enough, it'd probably work fine. Yeah. He's the clapper, dude. Or a dimmer switch.
Yeah, there you go, a dimmer.
So then he can do that 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he does 3 turns of the dimmer.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Well,
Wait, it starts here. No, that goes back
yeah,
to.
you're right. It's the same.
Damn.
God damn it.
Oh well. God's Not Dead 3 for patrons in the name of Tomat. You know, we'll wait a little while on that. You know, I'm not eager to complete the trilogy just yet.
We gotta let ourselves recharge a little bit too. You can't just do those back to back because you're just gonna run out of. They're so similar.
Yeah.
Just gonna run out of shit to say.
So we gotta take a little break from that and come back to it when the memories faded a little more. And Paul has forgotten who people are and stuff. It's gonna be good.
Tomate. Tomate.
I was thinking we'd probably do Garbage Pail Kids for our next one since we got fucked by YouTube on doing that.
Yeah, we got shut down when we tried to do that. The people demand it though. People demand Garbage Pail.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do Garbage Pail Kids. I think it's got to be the next one. We have enough patrons to justify it. Everyone wants it.
Yeah.
I think it's time. Tonight? No, not tonight. Fuck you. I'm already doing this. I gotta fucking stop this stream and then go watch Garbage Pail Kids. I mean, you guys are the fucking Garbage Pail Kids right now. I feel like I'm already watching it.
The Garbage Pail Kids. Dude, you just named Ideology's chat all this time and we've never had a cohesive name. Dude, they are the Garbage Pail Kids, you're right.
You never know what's gonna fucking tickle Paul, dude.
Oh, man. It's just such an apt description of them because they're all pimply and gross. Hideously misshapen and retarded. Malicious and malignant little tumors running around. It's our chat, man.
So you guys should especially enjoy it. Oh my god, Paul's laugh is fucking weird. Laughter is weird in general.
What's wrong with my laugh?
There's nothing wrong with your laugh. It sounds fine.
No goddamn thing I do gets scrutinized, man. Fuck you.
Dude, I'll tell you what. If Paul was in a crowd of people that were all laughing, Paul's laugh would not stand out as like, oh, what's that guy with the weird laugh? Because I've definitely heard comedy shows and shit where there's a dude or a chick with a really weird laugh in the crowd, and they stand out. Paul's laugh would not stand out. I don't remember whose show it was. I was watching somebody do a show, and there was a dude in the audience that just laughed like, ho, 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 like Santa Claus is there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Sweet. Maybe he's a plant from one of the comedians that was just like, get out there and laugh real loud.
That way, if they're not laughing at me, they'll be laughing at your stupid fucking laugh, dude.
Yeah.
Everything I say. I wouldn't put it past some of those higher level comedians who can afford to hire people to put a few plants in the audience to laugh at shit.
Oh, I'm sure it's been done a million times.
I laugh when I talk to people so they won't realize how much I want to leave. It's a good strategy. Never heard TJ laugh before. Yes, you have. Who's a worse comedian to you, Daniel Tosh or Dane Cook? Well, I've never even watched Daniel Tosh do stand-up, so by necessity, I'd have to say Dane Cook.
It's basically the same as his, like, Tosh Point oh shit monologues.
Right. Which I haven't watched, so.
Oh, you've never... Okay.
I mean, I might have seen a smidgen here and there,
Yeah.
but that show never interested me.
Neither of them is all that great.
TJ's laugh makes angels have sex. Okay. Tosh is okay. He's edgier. So edgier Dane Cook. Cool. TJ, if we'd have the technology to evaporate the shit that's in your body, would you use it? The shit? Like the literal shit? Like there's a thing you can put in my body that means that my shit is just dissolved within me and I don't have to shit? I mean, I guess that might be nice. Sometimes I enjoy the excuse to get away and take a shit, though. So
Nobody would have to know.
Yeah, I'd have to just not tell anyone that I have it. Just pretend like I'm still going to take shits. TJ's always taking a shit, man.
Yeah, but his shits used to really stink, and now they don't, man.
Must be that new diet he's
Yeah,
on.
the new diet he's on, man. Always Daisy Fresh. Daisy motherfucking Fresh. Daisy motherfucking cocksucking Fresh.
There was a shit vaporizer malfunction. Destroys your colon. I'm just assuming by the nature of the question that doesn't happen. It's just like my space station. You know, I talk about my space station and all of a sudden there's all kinds of problems with my space station. That's why some thoughts are just best kept to yourself.
That is true. Especially around pedantic fucks like me and Scotty.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you're one too.
sure.
So, but that is true, dude. I mean, I'm not a poster boy for that shit. I don't keep many of my thoughts to myself. But goddamn, man, there are just some things you don't want other people's in. You just like to have the fantasy.
Yeah,
of
let
it.
me have my fucking watch the Earth blow up from space fantasy, please.
Yeah.
Just leave that untainted. I have read Perfume. It's good.
Dude, you know who's the worst? Who the biggest dream crusher is?
Who?
Ashley.
Really?
She's got one of the most like she has no filter, and she's got one of the finely honed bullshit detectors that I've ever seen. Like she's just like I can't get away with like a rant with her, like about you know what they ought to do, you know, blah blah blah, this that and that. She's always got to be like, that would never happen. People wouldn't go along with it. I'm like, fuck you! I know that. Just let me.
Yeah, I just want to vent about this. It's like when you just want to be sympathized with
Yeah.
emotionally, you know?
Yeah, she's the dream crusher. She keeps me honest. Like, that's not going to work. Oh.
Most things won't. She's like Thunderfoot.
Yeah.
This Hyperloop shit will never work. It's like, alright, we'll see, I guess. Thunderfoot proved conclusively that the Hyperloop is never gonna work, dude. He proved it.
Here's what happened. You want to know why Thunderfoot...
Dude, I want to go back in time and just make a fucking Thunderfoot video where it's like the 1800s, late 1800s, and he's like, here is why the automobile will never work.
Right.
You know?
I mean, it really is starting to feel like that. What, like, Thunderfoot went after those, like, Solar Roadways people,
Right.
rightfully, because that was a total mom-and-pop scam.
It was total bullshit, and he
And
tore it
then-
apart, and then he got addicted to that feeling
Yeah.
of like, ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, well, he probably got addicted to the views. People loved that shit.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, I'm going to do the same thing with Hyperloop. But the problem is, Elon Musk is behind Hyperloop. So there's a little bit more credibility to it, you know, coming to fruition, especially considering, like, I don't know, he made his first, like, Hyperloop is never going to be a thing video, like, over a year ago. And it just keeps being a thing. Like, it keeps meeting these benchmarks.
More and more developments keep happening on it.
Like, there's longer tracks, and it's going faster under less load, and, like, it's just starting to actually start to happen. But Thunderfoot's out there, like, still, like...
Nope.
People will be getting on it to, like, traverse California pretty soon, and he'll be like, this is absolutely ridiculous. These people will eventually stop using this ridiculous tube, and no one will be using it. And, like, they'll build one to New York, and they'll be like, poppycock.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's right. My thing is time will tell. I'm not going to just take Thunderfoot's fucking word for it.
I mean, especially when he can't really, like, I don't know. He was trying to attack Hyperloop in the same way he was attacking that mom and pop shit. Like, there's a little bit more behind Hyperloop than there is, you know. That was two scam artists in their basement that came up with an idea that would have worked if the materials would have been at all durable enough to handle people walking on them, let alone cars driving on them and shit. It's a little different. It's like a billionaire behind this, just dumping money into it. It's gonna happen.
Not only that, governments are pouring money into it.
I mean-
I just heard Colorado is doing some investing in it, so
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if it's a big boondoggle and nothing ever comes of it, then I'll be the first to say, oh, I guess Thunderfoot was right about that. But
Yeah.
I'm not so sure. I'm
I
not
just don't know
convinced.
where this, yeah, I don't really see the argument because it didn't like come out the gate. Like, how does he think this shit's gonna be developed? Like new transportation. Like, what did the Wright brothers' first airplane look like? You want to get on that? You know what I mean?
The airplane will never be a thing.
Yeah.
They were only able to sustain flight for 19 measly seconds.
Look at these two stupid idiots strapped to this stupid contraption that they come up with. They're more likely to break their neck than achieve human flight.
Yeah, I mean, the early days of pretty much every transportation method were kind of rocky, so, I mean, I'm just saying, like, let's give the motherfucker a chance and see what happens with
I mean,
this.
if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be him because nobody else is working on shit.
There's a few private space companies and shit.
Yeah, but, like, what are they doing? What projects they got going that are going to change the world right now?
I have no idea. But I don't have my finger on the pulse of that.
I don't know, dude. My days of questioning Elon Musk ended after that fucking rocket launch where the two booster rockets landed by themselves. That was it for me. I was like, okay. All right, this guy knows what he's doing. This is awesome.
Yeah. You know, we'll see. People don't like "we'll see." But I mean, like, the proof is going to be in the pudding, right? I mean, it's either going to work or it's not.
People like hard answers these days.
Yeah, I mean,
They want you to
what I'm
have a
saying
hard
is
stance
you'll
on everything.
actually have a hard answer within probably 10 to 15 years, but no one wants
Maybe.
to wait for that. Everyone wants to be certain now.
Yeah.
The problem with that is you're not actually certain. Self-landing rockets aren't a new thing. They've been around for 30 years. Well, has a private company done it in the last 30 years? I mean, you know. Dude, Elon Musk is dating Grimes. How weird is that? It might be weirder to me if I knew who Grimes was beyond her dating Elon Musk.
Or if I cared who people fucking date, like a teenage girl.
I guess she's some kind of, like, singer or something, or I don't know, whatever. Fuck whatever well, you can fuck whatever he wants.
Do you hear her dating? Oh my god, like what? Ugh. Come on, dude.
Grimes.
Fucking cares
Dating Grimes.
who he's porking.
And then a bunch of people were like, she's too good for him. It's like, okay, he's a billionaire futurist technology guy, and she's a singer. So,
Yeah, somebody else is climbing the ladder.
last I checked, in the social hierarchy view of the world, I don't know. I just feel like maybe he's a little bit above. She's a gold digger. You don't know that. Just whatever.
Anytime somebody dates a rich dude, they're automatically doing it just for the money. Didn't you know that, TJ?
My dad used to tell a joke more times than I can count, really.
How's that?
Where there's a rich guy, and he goes to his girlfriend, and he's like, "Baby, if I lost all my money, would you still love me?" She says, "Yeah, and I'd miss you too." Well, you know,
Yeah, that's good.
that was one of his favorite jokes, dude. It was one of the 6 jokes that he told on repeat. Thoughts on Lil Tay? I don't know who it is.
Fucking cares.
Dude, we had self-landing rockets before, dude. It's like, how many self-landing rockets have you made again? I don't know.
Yeah. How many self-landing rockets of yours has NASA picked up to replace their own rocket system that they're using?
Is this a pre-recording scam? Yes. The longer you are ignorant of Lil Tay, the happier you will be. So, good. I'll be happy. I'll be happy forever, so.
Why do you keep posting about it then?
When is chapter 3 of your book, TJ? Whenever I feel like it.
Oh my god, dude.
Lil Gay. Ha ha ha. Funny. You guys are fucking funny, dude. Anyway, patrons can download the 12-hour stream on mobile after the fact if they can't tune in. Well, that show is going to be public, so you won't have to do that. There won't be any
everyone gets to bask in the splendor.
Yeah, the 12-hour show is not just for patrons.
Speaking of which, we gotta fucking nail down our segments into 2-hour chunks.
Yeah.
6 2-hour chunks or something.
Nope, the entire thing is just going to be that top 10 list of everything.
The
Everything
top
in the
10
universe.
everything
Top 10
ever.
everything ever.
That's retarded, dude. We can't do that.
For 12 hours, we're going to debate it.
I'm gonna fucking die, dude. We're all gonna die.
That's what's going to be. Just how it goes. That's just how it is, Paul. That's just how it is. I don't know what we're going to do.
Why do
I
you
got a few
torture me
ideas.
thus, TJ? Why do you torture me thus?
I think that might take longer than 2 hours, though, honestly.
Well, I mean, if it does, it does. We just gotta get, like, enough to get us through. If we don't get to everything, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we got a few things. We'll come up with some shit. Was going to do my shtick, but this chat is awful, so a few extra dollars instead. It's Mendacious C. He's like, I'm not even going to do that this time.
Glad he's feeling it tonight, too, dude. Because, like, I'm not even looking at it, but just the highlights that TJ is pulling are just so god-awful. I can just tell there's not a lot of meat on the bone tonight.
There's not, I'm sorry.
Low energy chat, dude.
You guys better do better. I don't know. We've gotten a little bit out of it. There's definitely been worse.
I mean, ideology has always been an exercise in wringing blood out of a turnip, but come on. Come on, dude. You gotta work with us here, chat.
It is kind of late. That's no excuse.
It's always kind of late when we do these.
Yeah. When do we do these early? I mean, I guess sometimes when we're up, I guess I've done things at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, well, like in the last 2 weeks, I've probably seen the sunrise doing ideology 3 or 4 times, so.
So there you go.
Pretty fucking
We also
late.
appeal to the morning crowd. It's only bad because you're not reading my chats. Well, I just did, and it didn't improve. Played GeoGuessr for 12 hours. No. I'm pretty sure on this channel you're supposed to entertain us. I think that's the fundamental problem here is you guys don't understand.
Yeah. they still, after all this time, don't get that we're not irritating them. They're filling our boredom.
Yes.
They still don't get it.
After all this time, you guys are still
You'd think.
confused about what this is about. I'm at 35%. I started at 100. I might as well just do a 100 to 0 stream.
Whoa. I mean, if you want to get real ballsy, TJ, I got one of them big fucking Qualcomm batteries in there.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you can plug this bitch in and do a fucking 100 to 0, then 4-bar Qualcomm battery drain.
Fuck. I don't know if I'm up for that. Especially having to do stuff at noon tomorrow.
I mean, I think we both know the chances of that happening are about, I don't know, what do you think? 25 to 45%?
I put it a solid 30%.
You'd say?
30% chance.
I feel like a meteorologist.
30% chance of Scotty coming on time tomorrow. 100% chance of him bitching about you being late somehow. You guys are never fucking even up. Showed up an hour and a half late and you guys still weren't ready. It's like, what? You're late too? How does this work? What can I do to please you, sir? Debate Sargon of douchebag. I don't really have anything to debate him on. I don't really know what he even is doing these days, honestly. I haven't watched in a while. I mean, I've probably seen about 10 Sargon of Akkad videos in my life. So, you know. Sargon and Bering went too far right for me. You know, well, a lot of people rode the red wave, so. I kind of used to like Sargon of Akkad. I mean, I always liked him all right. I thought it was pretty silly when he acted like he didn't know what climate change was. I wasn't even there, but just hearing about it in retrospect from Paul, it's just like, I'm really not familiar with that. Like, what?
I'm not sure, actually. I haven't really looked into it. What?
You haven't looked into the potential environmental cataclysm that's looming over the whole planet?
Sargon recently pulled the same fucking thing that Glenn Beck pulled, though.
Yeah.
Did you see that
Oh,
shit?
yeah, do the Trump shit.
Yeah, where he came out and he was like, you know, like, because he was always claiming he wasn't a Trump supporter
Right.
during the election, even though it was obvious he was.
Yeah.
Now he's just like, oh yeah, no. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm like, why? Like, based on what? Just because he triggers the libs.
That's a dumb reason.
And it's like,
but you know what? I guess if you don't live in our country, maybe it is just,
yeah.
you know, if you're just,
I wouldn't care if somebody was triggering the libs over in England either. So,
you know, it's like I like Duterte because he's entertaining. Kim Jong Un is cool.
I don't
I like the way he locks people
Stop
in prison camps and stuff.
lay down. Lay down. I want to be out here. Lay down.
Lay on down, Dinor.
I'll put you inside.
You'd be
Put you
sad
inside,
again.
and then you'll give me the sad look, and I'll let you back out again. You want that?
Maduro is funny. Putin is neat. I like how he poisons people. Yeah, you know. Hey, I don't have to worry about it. The chances of Putin poisoning me are really fucking low, so not
Yeah.
my problem.
Yeah, I probably ain't gonna be doing many anti-Putin videos. So don't care. I don't give a fuck.
I'd love to hear a convo between Elon Musk and Howard Bloom. Well, they apparently know each other according to Howard, so. But then again, Howard Bloom is, I think his middle name is Name Drop. Would you guys be surprised if Ben shows up to the DFF live event? Yeah, I guess I'd be surprised. DFF on the downfall of the Byzantine Empire. Okay. Howard Bloom, how I created Elon Musk. No, it has to be how I accidentally created Elon Musk. Wasn't even trying. I like Howard, but he's a bullshitter. Yeah, he definitely is. A lot of my favorite people are bullshitters, though. $1,000 push-ups a day. Why are there so many people in here talking about the Byzantine Empire?
Because don't you know, dude, ideology is where we come when we want, like, fresh ideas for DFF.
Oh, they're not even suggesting it in that sense. They're just talking about it.
It's going to make a real entertaining thing, too, if all we have to play off of is DFF the Carpathians, DFF the Byzantine Empire, DFF chocolate soda, DFF...
Chocolate soda, yeah.
Yeah, there used to be such a thing.
That's true. Back when they used to flavor
yeah.
all the soda beverages and shit. You get the syrup. Good stuff.
Fuck, man. Like, do you guys, is that what you want the show to be? Us just going, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Nope, never doing that. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. No, probably not. I don't know, probably couldn't make that work. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll think about that one. Is that entertaining? Is that what you guys like out of us? If so, keep asking us to DFF things. If not, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I love it.
Find something interesting to ask. Like, fuck, please, man.
DFF TJ's rocking. Yeah, that's a good one. They're all good. You know what? I'm just gonna do every DFF suggestion I see. I'm just
Oh my
gonna do it all.
god, there you go. Well, you
Just gonna do them all.
You've just absolutely fucking sealed your fate for the last 34% of your battery. Congratulations, TJ.
Kendrick Lamar doing it. Yep. Everything. Yep. Stalin, KFC, Paul's Ego, Poop, Segmento, doing it. The Chat, doing it. Jesse Ventura, doing it. DFF terrible DFF suggestions, doing it.
Fucking garbage pail kids, dude.
Stinky farts, yep. Terrare, I don't even know what that is, but we're doing it.
Yep. No. Yeah.
Yep.
That one's good.
Yep.
Nope.
No,
nope.
all of them are good.
Can't do that one. Yep. We'll do that one. Nope. Can't do that one. Yep. 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 All right. Thanks for tuning into Ideology, guys. See you next fucking week. Fuck you.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying DFF, dude. You know.
So I don't check my Twitter.
It's like I'm like, ooh, I got like fucking 38 mentions. Let me take a look. Hey, Paul. DFF Genghis Khan. It's like, fuck.
I love it. Paul is so easily triggered.
Whatever. You fucking love me. Can't get enough of my triggered ass. That's why you exist. That's why the garbage pail kids exist.
Wow, it really is just nothing but that now.
I told you.
DFF on Byzantine Empire after West Rome fell. Okay. You missed a super chat, did I? Let's
Yeah, it's
see.
probably DFF this or that or the other thing. Because we know how clever people are. Gonna take bets?
DFF Futanari.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
There it is. Wow. Couldn't have seen that one coming. Had no idea that one was coming. The originality that springs forth out of this fucking chat, man. I'm telling you, it staggers the mind.
DFF, a way to make this stop. There isn't one.
Get down.
It's happening now. Forgive me. Does Paul actually take shit seriously? What a man-child. Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, I just want to choke the life out of that motherfucker.
What do you think is the average age in the chat? 73. Just a year younger than Howard Blum. DFF on Paul's retarded peach patterns. Your retarded
Wow.
peach
I'm
patterns.
gonna DFF on your retarded fucking inability to type a sentence without fumbling over yourself. How about that?
Thoughts on Steven Pinker? He's a smart guy.
I've got one of his books on my reading list, so I'll let you know.
Paul will let you know what he thinks.
Crack Skull's got me a stack of books that I'm trying to work myself through. So.
What should I do for my next Fallout 3 run?
Blow it out your fucking ass. Stick the fucking... Get a mini nuke and stick it up your character's ass and just detonate it.
Yeah, I don't know. See if you could fuck a super mutant skull. I don't know. So disrespectful. Yeah.
Sorry. I take it back. I love that person.
Paul loves the chat. DFF Hunter S. Thompson. Okay. I told you, everything you guys say will be DFF'd. Everything. It's everything you guys suggest. It's all going to be done. Every single one of them. Because DFF will be around so long that we'll eventually get to every single topic in existence. DFF pickup artists. Okay, Swamp Ass. That could be a good fucking hour and a half show on Swamp Ass, dude.
man.
that fucking joke right now, dude, the whole neighborhood will call the cops. Holy shit, man. How are you stifling it, dude?
I don't know.
I want to be ROFLing, dude. I want to be raffling right now. I literally want to be just raffling right now.
I'm going inside because I can't take sitting in this chair anymore. But I won't stop. Not till my phone is dead. Because that's my commitment to you. And then I'll watch Star Trek until my phone recharges. And then I'll go to bed. Make Paul watch Dad's Google history. What? You make no sense to me.
You watch these nuts.
I'm gonna lay back and be subjected to this. How much is left? 27%. Okay. So 27% more of DFF suggestions. Do you like root beer? I guess. Sure.
You never know what's gonna launch into an epic rant.
It's gonna be the root beer rant.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about root beer. Fuck that shit. Tell you what, man, root beer is bullshit. DFF lizard people. Okay. Oh my god.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing that her show's popular, but fuck me if it ain't a tiresome fucking bunch of nonsense.
What question will satisfy Paul? Not that one. Keep trying.
I mean, one that's like, I don't know, interesting or insightful.
One that leads to a discussion of something.
Or at least has the intention to do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm asking for.
Like something that prompts
Like, I can't...
something.
We're not going to be able to answer everybody's fucking question, but it's just like, if the vast majority of you was at least attempting to get us to talk to you about something, it would help.
Did you see the story where the parents had to sue their 30-year-old son to make him move out? I didn't. Sounds like it's going to be the fate of my brother Stevie, though. Where did you put the video of the lock, dude?
On Twitter.
Guys, if you can remember when this is done, go look at Paul's Twitter and see this fucking bullshit.
It's pretty ridiculous, dude, the lock.
A fat lady almost ran me over today, and I just wanted to get a heart attack and in the crematorium to be cooked on the spit. Okay. Good, cool story, bro. What debate? What are you talking about? Do you think NASA invented thunderstorms to cover up the sound of space battles? Seems legit. Seems super legit, dude. Thoughts on the girl at Kent State taking grad pics with her AR-10?
No.
What do y'all think of incels? Paul's already offered his thoughts on this before, and I pretty much agree with him. It's just, you know, everybody can get laid if they really are trying to.
I mean, maybe not everybody, but
Most of these people
calling themselves incels don't even fucking try. You can read it in their shit when they talk. It's just like no pussy is gonna travel to you and just sit down on your dick.
Do you think The Predator is going to suck? I don't think it's going to suck. I know it's going to suck. It has a 100% chance of sucking. All right, I'll give myself a little wiggle room. A 99.9% chance of sucking. I missed a super chat. All right, let's see if that's true. Doesn't seem to be. Why is getting laid the goal?
That's their goal.
That's
Not mine.
I mean,
They're calling themselves involuntary celibates.
the larger. I mean, like, why do people want to get laid? I mean, that's just I mean, there's biologically driven. I mean, that's how the species propagates.
They've defined the goal.
That's offensive to asexuals. I don't believe those exist. So, or if they
Oh
do,
my god, TJ, did you just erase
I did.
the entire sexuality of an asexual?
I erased non-binary gender people earlier and otherkin as well.
Wow.
I'm big at erasing people. Someone just said
Erase.
bye. He was offended, I think. Either that or he's just leaving for unrelated reasons. Tell Paul to eat healthy.
As I'm making myself some nachos.
Cool. Don't care, virgin. All right. DFF diet and exercise. Go away.
So fucking funny, man. So fucking funny. I don't even know what to do sometimes.
Thoughts on the idea that sexual orientations that deviate from the norm are psychological pathologies? Isn't everything a psychological pathology? Like all behaviors? I don't know. Anything that human beings do is natural human behavior by, like, you know, by definition, right? So. Did you hear about the new HBO series on John McCain? Why does that exist?
And they already did that movie, fucking Game Change.
Is it going to be like his life story? Like they're going to give him the John Adams treatment or something? All right.
Everybody's already planning for him to just keel over any day. We gotta get the biopic out stat.
McCain. Warrior of principle. McCain. Hey TJ, just letting you know that you made me an atheist years ago. Thanks, bro. Venom Fang X times. Cool.
Fucked his life up.
How many people do you think will dance on John McCain's grave? Probably none because they wouldn't be allowed to. They'd just be removed. Whatever happened to Mannix the pirate? I don't know. I don't care. Whatever happened to a person from a long time ago that you haven't had any contact with in years? I don't know. I don't care. Dude, a bunch of people in my Cobra Kai review wrote, spoiler, he hates it, when it was like a glowing review. People just decided, guess what? He hates it, guys. Fucking piece of shit. So predictable. It's like, oops.
That's one thing about the internet as it exists now that I'll never get over.
What's that?
The unfairness of that.
Yeah.
Like, people that are that stupid are never called to account for it. They never have to, like, they don't have to retract their statement. They just go on and be wrong about the next thing.
Oh, I was wrong. Who gives a shit? Next thing.
There's no incentive for them to learn from their stupid, childish behavior. So it just gets perpetuated endlessly.
A lot of people already have their mind made up before watching something. Well, obviously. I realized that when I saw how often I would get bad ratings just for having a title that was actually kind of deceptive. You know? Because people don't bother watching. It's like an article where everyone just reads the headline, which I'm guilty of that too, so whatever.
Go on. Go on.
The internet's the ultimate tool to just anonymously act on your own insecurities by trying to piss other people off without any real reason. Yep.
It's not even that. It's the lack of repercussion that pisses me off.
Yeah. What do I think of Lando being pansexual? I don't care. Who gives a shit? I don't even know what pansexual is. They used to just be called bisexual.
No, TJ. Pansexuals are people that are attracted to all expressions of gender, okay?
All two.
Not just male and female binaries.
Okay, sorry. Can V beat Gorilla? V, no one even knows who V is. How can we possibly answer that? Do you count androgyny as a gender expression, TJ? No. The Greek god Pan is bisexual. You mean he's pansexual, dude? What's the jingling in the background? That would be the cat. He wears a bell around his neck, and it's a good thing he does. You gotta have a bell for a fucking cat. I learned that really quick. Pansexuals should include all species. Makes sense to me. Do I have enough money to afford kitty litter? Yeah, apparently, because it's in the house, so I guess I do. Apparently I don't have money for food, because
Tell me about it, dude.
there's no fucking food in the house, but I got money for kitty litter, so that's good.
Oh, well, the fucking cat's got food.
Yep. I mean, I guess technically there is food here. There's just not a big variety at this point. Like, in a minute, when I'm done with this and I get up to eat something, it's gonna be like, okay, it's scant choices. It's like, okay, I guess I can make more Hot Pockets then, or I guess I can have a big thing of ramen, but that's pretty much it. There's not much. Yeah, that was a good quote. Would you voluntarily remove a limb if you could get a superior mechanical replacement? How superior? I mean, yeah. I'd be more interested in replacing organs, though. I mean, limbs, I mean, that's cool. Get a new mechanical arm and shit. If it's superior in every way, I mean, I guess not. Why not?
Chips are fucking stale.
Damn, dude.
Down the trash they go. One less thing to eat now.
Gay. Get arm with fleshlight attachment. See, but I'd rather have like a fucking mechanical heart or something, you know? I want to replace all my organs with transhumanist components.
I want to replace all your organs with sawdust and embalming fluid.
Why? What'd I do? I didn't do shit. I did you no wrong, sir. I did you no wrong. All hail anarcho-transhumanism. Yeah.
All hail my buzzword political bullshit.
Paul confirms he is really a serial killer. What?
I don't remember doing that.
Why doesn't Paul love us? I mean, almost died in a construction accident. How's your day? I almost died in a fucking ideology stream.
You did?
Yeah.
What happened?
I almost got fucking bludgeoned to death with DFF suggestions. Almost died. Yeah, that sucks. Jar of piss there. Almost died, apparently. What happened, jar of piss? Tell me in another super chat. Paul's too lazy to be a serial killer.
That's so true.
I don't know. Paul has initiative. I think he could work up a... All right, let's go kill somebody.
I like that people think I don't, though.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, Paul is way too lazy to kill somebody.
Never let them see you coming.
there was a point in today where Paul was laying on the couch. He's like, dude, I'm just gonna... You just need to bring my mic in here because I don't want to move from this spot. I'm just gonna stay here. Like, I'm comfortable. This only happens like twice a year tops.
It really does.
So I'm just gonna stay in this spot forever if that's okay. Okay. You can hear his heavy steps. Well, you know, I feel like I've known people who are not very heavy, who just have a heavy walk. And I've known people who are heavy, who are pretty light on their feet. So I don't know. I don't really think it has much to do with weight. If there was a spaceship that lets you travel anywhere in the universe for a week, but after that week you die, would you ride in it? I mean, I don't know, because I don't know what's in the universe, so...
You know some of the shit. Like, you can go see all these celestial objects up close. You go see, like, the crab.
Oh, this is what a black hole actually looks like.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see the fucking black hole at the center of the fucking Milky Way.
The excavator I work in lost its balance. Thank you, low battery warning. How you doing? At the 15% warning. Hopefully it drains fast. The excavator I work in lost its balance and collided with another machine 10 feet below. Well, that sounds shit. That's no good. TJ is a portmanteau of T and J. All right. Paul is actually Charles Manson's successor. All right. Yep. Paul would give a big speech before killing someone, but the other guy runs away during the speech. I'm pretty sure he'd incapacitate them before he started making the speech.
Yeah, I'm a big critic of that shit. I'd like to think if I were hypothetically going to kill a bunch of people, that I would not be dumb enough to give them a fucking Bond villain speech.
I definitely would. But, you know.
No. I'd be stealthy.
I mean, like, the problem with the Bond villains, though, isn't that they do the speech. Usually. Sometimes the speech itself is their downfall. But a lot of times it's because they, like, try to kill him in some creative way. Like, I will slowly lower you into this vat of whatever, or some stupid shit like that, you know?
Not just a gun.
Yeah, like, make the speech and then shoot him in the head, you know? He doesn't have to have some crazy, you know, contrived death. I mean, you just want him dead. I love you dudes. Thanks. What if humans... What? What if humans could pay others to outsource their bodily functions? I mean, some people would definitely do it, I guess.
Are you gonna shit for me?
What are your thoughts on the possibility of technology evolving to allow humans to live forever, and what repercussions do you think could come of it? I'll tell you what, if that technology emerges, then that's all the more reason why we need to spread out off this planet, because there's already enough people here. There's actually too many. Or we have to stop reproducing at that point. We have to say, all right, there's this is the people that are allowed to exist. Maybe a new human every now and then when someone kills themselves of boredom. But only, you have the global population down to a certain number and then only do replacement rate reproduction.
I don't think that type of technology, especially in our current system, would ever filter its way down to normal people.
Maybe not.
That would be something that only the rich had. It would be a secret for a long fucking time. And then when it came out, it was available. There'd be a rush on it, but nobody, like, we wouldn't be able to afford this fucking shit.
I don't know. It seems like most technology eventually does filter down. But yeah, the rich would definitely have it first. They'd get to watch a few generations of the poorer people die.
I mean, I don't think the world would survive it.
Tool sucks. All right, good for you. Do you fear or welcome AI? I don't see why the AI would be any worse than the people running our planet now, so whatever. Dude, they just destroyed you on our pole. Cool. Did you see Elysium with Matt Damon? No.
I did.
I didn't see it. Do you like any more niche metal genres like doom metal or power metal? Right, 4chan, okay. They could be just as bad as politicians, but a million times more intelligent. Maybe. At least they'd be better at manipulating the populace then. What's your thoughts on Vegan Gains publicly challenging PJW to an MMA cage fight for calling vegans soy boy? I don't know. I wasn't aware that that happened. Favorite Metallica song is So What? Yeah, that is a publicity stunt. I mean, what else is it? It's nothing else. What was an amazing movie, Elysium. Watch it. That was the worst written sentence I've seen all night.
And it's not even true. It's not a great movie. It's not even a good movie.
Americans failed to maintain their objective society for some corporate notion of freedom of speech. So, of course, the irrational benefit from that. Wow. I spoke too soon when I said that last one was the worst.
Oh my god.
It's like, you're just like, I gotta be topped.
Get out of this guy's way, dude. He's gonna change the world.
Are there more happy people in the world than sad people? Polling tends to indicate that there are, but I don't know.
Can you really trust people's answers on those, though? Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really trust opinion
like,
polls necessarily.
Yeah, like 80% of Americans say they're happy. 80% of Americans are on antidepressants. It's like, all right. Something's not computing here.
Well, the antidepressants are making them happy.
Well, I've been on those. They don't do that.
Not for you, anyway. Have they pulled Africa? Probably. Who knows? They're all on Zoloft. All of them. Well, actually, TJ, Vegan Gains invited PJW to a debate and also a cage fight. To be fair, I don't think PJW is the right person to use terms like soy boy. He isn't what I think of when I think alpha. I would have to agree with that.
We just need to. We need to stop paying attention to polls. We're a society that's become fucking addicted to poll data, and it's just like you cannot trust a word that comes out of anybody's mouth. Why are you looking at polls like they tell you anything?
TJ, I hate your politics, but I love the fact that you have blonde hair and blue eyes. We need people like you at our ethno state. Cool. It's nearly 3 for me. I'm calling it quits. Good luck with this shit. Well, it's almost over. I've got how much battery left? 10%? Okay. Alex Jones is the real alpha. It's true, dude.
When people will announce their exits from these.
I am now leaving.
Well, chat, TJ, sorry to interrupt you, but just a second. I'm going to have to call it on this one. Yeah. Got a big day tomorrow, and got something in the crock pot I got to check. So, anyway, you guys keep it going, and, I'll see you next time. Oh, God. Just see your way off, please. Just get the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever announced my exit from a chat anywhere.
Well, PewDiePie fans, time for me to stop watching this PewDiePie stream. Got some stuff to do. I'm out, so see you later, guys. Stay up. Much love, one love, world peace in the Middle East. All right.
I really am going to miss that guy, dude, you know.
Man, what are we gonna do without him?
He was like 90% of anything that was worth a shit was him, dude.
Like, we're gonna say it's the battery that ends this stream, but it's really gonna be that guy leaving. I mean, it just died after he left. He was the light,
Yeah, he was the true battery.
the beacon in the darkness for all of us.
Have we been sued for by MST3K for plagiarism yet? Yeah, they sued us. Bastards. You're boring me to tears. Right back at you, faggot.
A lot of people gotta announce that they're not watching shit anymore.
I'm not watching anymore. I'm gone. Bye.
All right. Well, this is the last of this that I can take. Here's fucking 16 paragraphs on why I've rationalized that I'm not watching anymore. See you next week when I'm watching again. Bye.
It's like, oh my god, get the fuck out of here.
TJ, I'm sorry. It's okay. You're fine.
I mean, what do you want me to do with that bye-bye shit other than get mad at it? You know what I mean?
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wave bye-bye to the nice chat.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I think the whole basis of this chat is to try to piss Paul and TJ off as much as possible. Such a hard task.
Yeah, I know.
What a challenge.
Even
Have you picked up any of Paul's idiosyncrasies in the time you've lived with him? I don't know. Maybe. Thanks for helping me get through my daily 1,000 push-ups, brah. Peace and chicken grease. Doing the Howard Bloom model, huh? TJ, your dad has a Wikipedia page. Yeah, I know. How many times has Paul cummed on your chest since you guys got engaged? Only 8. Kind of disappointed.
8. Sorry, man.
Yeah, it's a little low, a little
I'm
low.
old now, man. Like, I'm not what I used to be.
Old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. TJ, did your dad ever talk about what prison was like? Yeah. Here's one for you, Paul.
Okay.
Paul makes fun of the sensitive generation, yet acts sensitive towards this intelligent chat.
Good try. It was the intelligent.
Yeah,
chat
if
gave
you'd
it
have
away.
just left out intelligent,
You might have gotten a
you
rant out
might
of me
have
with that
fucking
one.
gotten him.
I was about to go off, but the intelligent gave away your intentions. I'm sorry, sir. You were a troll.
My dad did not look like Phil Collins, dude. Want to get drunk and do a bunch of coke with me? No. I get drunk and do a bunch of coke without you. That sounds more fun. Do I like The Sopranos? I've never watched it. Paul's been watching it. What's the best Mountain Goats album? I don't know. Bahaha. Super chat. All right. I don't see one. It's not in the super chat tab.
They're just trolling with it now.
There's a super chat. Go look.
It's become the new time waster troll. Did you guys hear Janine Garofalo got hit by a car?
Wish that was true.
Me too. That was just one of my fantasies coming out in the form of critique.
Oh, man. What was the most controversial song back in your day? There was a lot of bullshit around that song, Cop Killer.
There was that George Michael song, I Want Your Sex.
Yeah.
Or Let's Talk About Sex, or whatever it was.
I think it was called I Want Your Sex.
I want your sex. Don't. That one was real controversial. And there was, that Let's Talk About Sex song by Salt and Peppa, or whatever the fuck, was controversial too.
Do a philosophical ideology after. Beep, boop. 5%. That was the 5% noise.
Do a fart. Do a fart, Paul Zigo. Do a fart.
Very flattering angle. Yeah, this is always the best.
I need one of those robots.
Yeah, one of those robots that holds it like here.
Yeah, it's like, zzz, hello.
Greetings. But no, it's easier to hold it here, so fuck you. Just kill us already. In 5%, you'll be dead. Plug my phone in so I can stream for another 18 hours. No thanks.
Maybe you should, dude. Maybe you need to do some endurance training for the 12-hour show on Friday, TJ.
Yeah, maybe. We shall all vanish into the night. TJ is a 5%er. Cool. Ho ho ho.
Ow. Order a bunch of pizzas or something.
I think all the pizza's closed.
No, I mean like for that day.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to have just like ready-made, high-fat, carby food, just like ready to go, dude. Then we just gotta gear up to do another one next month because we're gonna hit it, dude.
TJ's, you're that guy with the glasses stuff also in Pateron? No. It's not on Pateron, dude. Sorry. Pateron. Pateron. I love it. I love it. Oh. Later, TJ. Fan since I was 16, now 25. Peace. Cool. battery percentage, I don't know, 3%. It's almost done. Prick your finger, it is done. Is it wrong to have no life plan beyond maintaining a job so you can support a life and drug habit? No, if that's what you want to do, I guess.
And how is that any less noble than I want to have a fucking house and make babies? It's your fucking life, man. Yeah, do it.
Drugs.
Dude, if you can accomplish that, you'll be better off than most people.
Chat genocide incoming. Cool.
Going full Thanos. Not even half of them, just indiscriminate, all of them, dude.
I want to kill people. Do whatever makes me happy, right? Right. Go kill them. I don't give a shit. Till you kill me, it ain't my problem. Gas the chat. Cool.
I mean, do they not, was these like anti-chat sycophants not realize that they're in it and part of it?
I guess not. They're all like, goddamn traffic.
It's like a rabbi going, "Gas the Jews! You're right, Hitler! These stupid Jews ruin everything! Going away!"
The chat gets really weird when they know the stream is about to end. Do they?
They're trying to wring one last outburst out of you or whatever the fuck, you know?
Maybe they'll get it. I don't know.
That's why I never tell them. They throw it over.
Shoe on Head is back in the Twitterverse. Thoughts on the controversy? What controversy?
Yeah, the only reason that there would ever be a controversy involving Shoe on Head is because you make one up in your brain and allow one to be. Who gives a fuck what Shoe on Head is doing?
Do a fart finale. I don't think I have it in me.
Shoe on Head's back in the Twitterverse. Who fucking cares? Oh my god, what that life must be like.
See you on the dark side of the moon. Apparently armored skeptic cucks shoe. Wow.
Oh my god, dude.
Neat.
Get the fuck out of here.
What happens in chat after life, TJ? I don't know. Hopefully something. I'm going to go try to cobble together some kind of food, and that's pretty much it. Then I'm going to watch Star Trek until I fucking can't anymore and fall asleep. The end.
Come on, Anna. Come on. What's going on? Come on, blue butt. Hey.
TJ eats da poo poo. Good. Paul left. When's the Beyonce video? Oh man. It ends now. Nope, still at 2%. TJ is a simpleton. Cool. We are the 2%. TJ Philip Roth died. Who the fuck is Philip Roth? Or was, I guess. Yeah, you guys are all gonna vanish once this stream ends. All of your existences will just come to a fucking catastrophic end the second the stream is over. TJ, did you hear Paul Zigo died? No, I didn't. That's crazy. I used to know that guy. TJ is a girl. Holy shit, I had no idea. I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good, guys. Oh no. I'm dying, y'all. Oh no. Existence is pain. TJ has a goatee. Holy shit. Wow. I don't want to die. Thanos, is it over? Not quite yet. Still going somehow. I regret nothing. Feeling most ungood. TJ, I don't feel good. TJ, I hunger. Set us free. I wish I could. This thing has to end. It's like, come on. It's been at 1% for a while now. Just fucking die already, huh? Our souls are stuck in this phone. Release us. The battery is unkillable, dude. It just lives and lives and lives. All life must end. Yes. The top 1% of the battery owns 50% of the energy. That's true. Blow into your phone so the battery drains. Is that how it works? Damn it. It's still going. If this 1% just never died? What if this just goes on forever and the phone never fucking dies? It just needs to die. Come on. I was at 100%. I'm now at 0% or 1% or whatever. Come on. It's time to die, dude. It's been at 1% forever. Come on. The fuck's your problem? Free me from this prison. Come on, you son of a bitch. Yeah, it just goes into negatives. Negative 1%. Oh shit. Now it's just counting up. How come this 1% lasted longer than the last 3% combined? Soros. Fuck you, Soros. Soros is making this stream go on forever. He's to blame for this. I feel it. Holy shit. Why is it still fucking going? You project your insecurities too easily? What? Raffle, motherfucker. %. SNES, BS, Genesis, what? Whatever. Feces squares, shake it or something. Putting chemicals in the batteries. Turning the 1% gay. Turn the brightness up. Nope. That's cheating. Hey, kitty. You want to kill the chat? Can you kill him? Kill him. Hit him. Use your cat powers to kill the chat. He's not doing it. Killing them softly with this cat. Hey, stop it. No. I don't want that. You just be calm. This is ridiculous. 1% should mean 1%. Like, it should have been dead like 3 hours ago. Come on. It's actually getting weird. Tell me about it. This cat loves to lick, dude. I just can't stop him. Maybe I'm already dead. This is hell. Maybe I'm in hell right now.